Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if I got a recipe for you.
You guys need to know this recipe.
So I'm gonna interrupt our Disney vlogs video things to bring you this. So I really enjoyed pizza prior to surgery, but it's full of carbs, you can't eat it. So I found a recipe online and it is called the Chicken Crust Pizza. It's virtually no carbs, there's a little bit of carbs in the sauce, a little bit of sugar in the sauce, but not enough to really hurt you. I'm gonna show you the finished product because I made one first. So here it is. So that's what's left of one. Jordan had the pepperoni and cheese half, Kristen had the mushrooms and bell peppers and pepperonis half. But yeah, this crust, that crust right there, that's chicken. It's ground chicken, ground turkey, sorry, that's what I used. So I'm gonna show you how to make it because it is ridiculously simple to make and delicious. So here we go. Don't burp in the thing, boy. All right, 1 pound ground turkey. A little bit of pepper. About 2 shakes of red pepper flakes. All right, that was like 5 shakes. About a 1/4 cup of fresh basil.
Oh, that smell is intense.
Yeah. Parmesan cheese, about 1/2 cup. Probably closer to a third, maybe. It's about 2 teaspoons, almost a tablespoon. And then you're just gonna mix this up. You just kind of squeeze it together. Just try and make sure when you're mixing it that you get the Parmesan cheese all the way through, because that's kind of what really helps that crust hold together. So and it's best to make sure this is still cold when you do it, so that way it doesn't break down as easy. So as you can see, we've got Parmesan dotted all throughout it. I'm just gonna get it in a big ball. Put it there. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. I used aluminum foil on the last one that I made, but this time we're gonna use
Wax paper.
Wax paper. So. Now, we have a pizza tray. You can put it on just a regular long tray, and you can make this round or square. It doesn't matter. So, I'm gonna take our dough, basically our dough, but our turkey. Cover it in a piece of cling wrap. Just kind of pat it down with your hand a little bit. And then take a rolling pin. And you just want to roll it out flat in whatever shape you want. If you want round, go for round. If you don't want square, go for square. So, you know, not exactly round, but it's there. And then we're going to pull the cling wrap off. 500-degree oven, 15 minutes. So, like I said, that goes in a 500-degree oven for 15 minutes. So we're going to set a timer. Now, on the first go around, when I made Kristen's half of the pizza, the bell peppers, I kind of used bigger pieces. So she was saying, cut them up smaller next time. I may pre-bake those next time, like pre-roast them so they're a little bit softer. Because once you get the crust done, you put the toppings on, it only goes back in for about 5 minutes, and that's not really enough time for the bell peppers and the vegetables to soften. So, we'll see. I'm gonna show you a very unique take with my pizza, the one I like. This is gonna go with me for lunch tomorrow. But my favorite pizzas I ever had was a red sauce pizza. It was a red sauce pizza with fresh basil and oysters. So we're gonna try it, see how it tastes. But anyway, so we're gonna wait for this to cook and we'll come back. All right, so this is what the crust looks like. This is the bottom, I flipped it over. That's what the top would look like. So I flipped this over so that it stays crispy. I'm gonna put some sauce on here. I'm gonna do a half red, a half white. So hang on. All right, so that's what it looks like. And then I am going to sprinkle a little bit more Parmesan on top. Okay. Take our basil, fresh basil, just plop it everywhere on here. I did tear it up a little bit. Okay, so that's on there. I added the basil, some pepperoni, some fresh mushrooms to it, and now I'm going to add the oysters. So let me grab those. Now what I did with those, stick them in the oven to preheat them so they get hot all the way through, because I didn't think putting them in there only for 5 or 6 minutes, even at 500 degrees, that they would get hot enough. So I did pre-cook them a little bit. So I'm going to scoop these off and put it on the pizza. Now, I didn't use all of the oysters. You can see, like, I did dice them up really well. So they add like this bit of like saltiness to it that kind of makes it really, really good. So again, the cool thing about this is you can make this any way you want to. So now we're just going to put the cheese on top. All right, so we're going to add the cheese on top. You know, more around the edges, but again, it's your pizza. Make it the way you want to if you want. So that's it. And then this bad boy goes back in the oven at 500 for about 5 minutes. At 5 minutes, check it and we'll see where it's at. Try this one that I just finished. So this is the white sauce side. Yeah, so that's really good. It's got a little bit of pull and a lot of chew to it, like bread would have. It's not as like ooey gooey as bread would be, but it's really good. It's a lot of protein. You could take this right here, this whole pie, and eat on it throughout the day, and you'd have all your protein, because it's like 90 grams of protein in a pound of this turkey. So if you like pizza and you miss pizza, you want to try something similar to pizza, I really recommend this recipe. So again, a pound of ground turkey, ground chicken, ground whatever poultry you want to go with, half a cup of Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper. I put basil in mine, you put oregano. Mash it all together until it's good and blended. Lay it on some parchment paper, put some saran wrap over it, and roll it out to whatever shape you want. Cook it 15 minutes at 500 degrees in your oven, and then pull it out, sauce it, put whatever toppings you want, cheese it. Don't go too heavy on the toppings, because like I said, it could cause a piece to lose its shape. But yeah, it's phenomenal. I really, really recommend it. If you've had bariatric surgery or you're just looking for a no-carb, low-carb pizza, this is the best. It was really good. I think I might try and get some different meats to try and make the crust out of. Maybe we'll do a beef one. I imagine it's kind of hard. You'd have to go with one with not very much fat. You have to get a leaner beef. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what else we can tinker with and make some more low-carb, no-carb bariatric recipes. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I love you guys. Till tomorrow.